So, we just finished the Dark Crystal and the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. What do you think of it?
It wasn't bad, but I wish I didn't see it. And I wish it didn't exist, period.
He thinks that the rating should be... He thinks that the rating should be a little different.
Yeah, it really should be. Because the Dark Crystal, the movie, they were sucking life forces out of shit, okay?
Podlings.
Yeah, they were doing that. And they were turning Poglings to slave. How is that PG?
I don't know.
You know what? There's shit Friday the 13th couldn't get away with, but fuck the Dark Crystal. It gets everything. God, motherfuckers. Jesus.
Justice actually turned his face away. He turned his face away over a scene. I told him he can turn his face away at certain scenes. But one scene he did turn his face away was when they put a peeper beetle on the scientist.
Jesus. It ate his fucking eye out.
He replaced it.
It ate his eye! How is that okay for young audiences? I mean, PG-13 that shit, man.
They didn't actually show the graphic scene of it eating it. They just
showed us the beetle swooping down and eating his eye.
Yeah, they turned it to black, though. They turned to black before it happened.
Pat, it doesn't matter. It got worse, like, later in the show when it was like the scientist was beating one of the, hands in the lab to death. It was like, you didn't actually see him beat that thing to death. You just heard and saw the shadows of the hands raising and going down and raising and going down. Okay? You saw it beat that thing to death. And before that, you saw that Fred get tossed down that cavern where the Dark Crystal is. And he's like, ah! We know what happened to him. We know what happened to him.
Fuck.
They ain't finding anything for a burial. Fuck that.
Honestly, the Grunaks are the most abused characters in the entire season.
Jesus, and the scientist is just one bad day away from being the worst on the show.
Yeah, he was like, he had too much of a bad day. He had too much of a bad day to, like, literally snapping.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and talk about what my brother was freaking out about.
It pissed me off. They kept saying Duel Glave.
And I'm telling you, it's Duel Glave.
They kept saying Duel. God-forsaken. Fucking British accent. We should have let them perish in World War II.
Jesus Christ,
No.
Justice.
We should have just let them sort it out themselves. They wanted to anyways. They're talking about it now. You know what? Let's just go back in time and tell Franklin D. Roosevelt, could you, the British, they want to handle it themselves, so, like, are you sure? Yeah, they want to handle it themselves. I mean, come on, they're a few years away from developing jet fighters. Like, okay, a couple years later, zing, hey! And the fucking, jeez.
There is no way I'm posting this now. But I'm telling you, they said Duel Glave.
I know what, Pat, they kept saying Duel.
No, they said Duel.
Pat, I watched the entire fucking season. All of the horrible scenes from beginning to end, okay? I saw and heard what they said. They said, Jill!
Justice, it's not my fault that you don't clean out your ears enough.
Pat, I cleaned out my ears just for the show, okay? And it was partly my fault and yours, okay? You bitch.
Jesus Christ.
Enough. They kept saying Jewel. They didn't say Duel.
I heard
Pat, Duel, two blades, Jewel, a fucking crystal shard at the end of the jewel blade!
I'm sorry, Justice, but two blades hooked onto each other, was that not
Turning into one, motherfucker!
Was that not
Turning into one!
Was that not hint enough that
it wasn't, Pat. It was two blades joined in one. It was the jewel blade because they had the crystal shard in it, sucking out the souls. guessies. Okay. Jesus.
It really wasn't hint enough.
No, it wasn't, Pat. I'm going off of what they said. They kept saying Duel.
They said duel.
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 Duel. Duel. Duel. Duel. They kept saying Duel.
I'm telling you, they said duel.
I know what you're telling me. You're fucking wrong.
We could watch it again.
No. I'm not watching that entire first season again.
We could just go up to the episode where they bring up the Duel Glave the first time.
Stop making fun of me, you bitch.
Calm down.
Yeah.
I'm not making fun of you.
It's Duel. They kept saying Duel.
I'm just...
Duel.
It's not...
We didn't put subtitles on. I wish we did.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Honestly...
Netflix, Jesus, they don't have fucking Halloween or Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street, but they have the most obscure shit no one's ever fucking heard.
You gonna be okay?
No. I will not recover from this.
I'm just gonna go ahead and just stop right here.
Get the fuck out of my life.
My fucking god.